feel bad for
Hey,
your
can I ask you something, Andrew?
Oh my god.
How tall are you?
Ask
Hey, how tall are you? Let's be
He's a
honest.
fucking.
I'm 6 foot tall.
You give short man energy.
Whoa.
I mean, you give dumb skank energy. So-
Good. Let the horse live.
Guys, put the swords away. Just to address the short, I even though I'm 6'1", I'm a
Woman seems to have a thing against short people. Now, I'm not saying all women, obviously, but there are women out there that are disgusted by short men. Now, I'm not saying a woman has to find short guys attractive, but it's pretty fucked up to put them in a negative connotation. Now, to give some context about this clip, Andrew, being the guy in the blue dress shirt, is well known for being too direct with the things he says. In this segment, he talks about how the modern day feminists are toxic to society and condemns men for no good reason. They were having a discussion about how men prefers a woman in her prime, and these girls, they say men should prefer a woman that's not in their prime, essentially. And Andrew points out that it's common sense that men prefers a younger woman when she still has the fountain of youth going on, meaning she is still able to give birth with less problem as compared to a woman in their 30s or 40s, and also they have no wrinkles. But the girls, they just mindlessly defend the idea that men should not desire a woman in her prime, but a woman that is not in her prime. So Andrew just loses patience, and then he goes on to attack their OnlyFans subscribers. And Bangs, feeling offended, made the comment about Andrew having short man energy. Now, I do agree, Andrew is a pretty mean old guy, and he is too direct. However, he is not wrong in what he said. Men should prefer a woman that's in her prime, not when she's all used up and decide to settle down in her 30s. But when they realize a guy prefers a woman that is more fertile being in their 20s, they get offended because now that they are ready to settle down, they feel the need to defend that it's a great idea to settle with a woman that's way beyond her prime. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. You're in a group and you want to protect the group that you belong to by default. And of course, these women, they were given the opportunity to reverse the clock on their age. They would do it with a snap of a finger. I mean, who doesn't want to be 18 or 13? Or in my case, I wish I was 9 years old again because I can heal fast. But in reality, you can't do that. And now you have Bangs calling Andrew a guy with short man energy.
You give short man energy.
Whoa.
I mean, you give dumb skank energy. So-
Good. Let the horse live.
Guys, put the swords away.
This is particularly sad because height is something that can't really be fixed. Yeah, there is height lengthening surgery, but it's a grueling process, and if a woman that wants a certain type of kids finds out the guy is actually not 6 feet tall and he is actually 5 foot tall and did that femur lengthening surgery, a divorce will most likely incur and the guy will lose half his shit. It's so sad that all these girls are siding with Bangs because Andrew and this chick were just having a one-on-one back and forth, and when she was in the wrong and has nothing else to say, she goes on to insult him or attempt to insult him by saying he has short person energy. That's pretty sad. If you look at the modern day and if you were to body shame a woman, that won't fly by because it's not okay to shame a woman for her body. However, it's okay to shame a man for his body on something that he can't really fix. Simply said, modern woman has no problem with body shaming as long as it's not their body. But I will give it to Kiko, being the black girl all the way to the right. She is against the idea of women having body positivity mentality, such as being okay with crippling obesity. Because Brian suggests that what if we use fat woman energy as an insult, and surprisingly, the girls are okay with it. However, I don't think that would be effective enough, as being fat is something that you can fix. I think it would make more sense if we attack something that they cannot fix, unless they go to the extreme and do surgery. I would suggest using A cup energy as an insult because it seems effective on a TikTok girl that was height shaming men. I found her short. It's not in good quality. I cannot find the original, maybe because she deleted it, so my bad for the dog shit quality.
Sorry, I'm not interested in being friends with midgets. Midgets piss me off.
The comments under this video have been distasteful, disgusting, and outright disrespectful.
So back to Bangs and Kiko. They both say they love short men.
I'm in solidarity with short
Yeah, I
men.
love short guys, but I'm
I
saying
object.
short guys.
I don't like the short
sometimes
man.
short guys tend to
Let me ask
act
you a
like
question.
Mr.
Fine.
Andrew.
How about
Which is not true. The fact that they use short man energy as an insult just proves that they are not fond of short guys. Now, again, I'm not saying you have to be attracted to short men, but it does not mean you can use short people as an insult to people with bad attitudes. Honestly though, I would have more respect for these girls if they just come out and admit that they are disgusted by short people. However, they had to keep defending what they did is not a mistake and use the Napoleon complex excuse. I don't know how calling someone Napoleon is an insult. That guy is one of the greatest generals of his time and he damn near dominated Europe, and somehow he is an insult. And at the end of it, they don't even feel bad. They just laugh it off because, you know, they don't care about correcting their mistakes, or they can't even bring themselves to admit that they find short people appalling.
Yeah.
It's which they can't control,
well, but literally the words are short man energy.
which relate to the way they act. It's energy.
But it's the energy, not the physical.
No,
judgment.
but then why attach short man to, it's offensive and mean to short
Because
men.
it's like a
and I will
stereotype of how they
defend
reinforce
short men
behavior.
to the death.
Okay.
All in all, short kings, I feel your pain. Don't let these used up women insult you on something that can't be fixed. Be the best version of yourself and you'll do fine. And with that being said, I've said enough. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Toodles!